Hey guys, what do we got here? Well, what we got is a 1/16 scale tiger made by Heng. It is radio controlled, and I have custom painted it in the famous Tiger 131 that was captured by British troops in Tunisia. I used a accurate desert tan spray paint. I believe it's RAL 8000 is the designation code. And then hand painted all of the green camo using a custom mixture that I made. I wasn't happy with what was available on the market, so I just ended up mixing up my own. And honestly, I do not remember the ratios or the actual colors right now offhand. So if I had to do it again, the results would probably be different. But I basically just mixed a couple of different greens and a couple of different browns until I got something that I thought looked accurate to my eyes. The decals are made by Padding House Decals. It's a German company. This one has the metal wheels. The Feifel tubes are not the original. They were custom 3D printed from a person I found online. He was actually experimenting with them and just he gave me them. I didn't have to pay for them, which was really nice. Obviously he didn't have to do that. I was willing to pay him, but he didn't accept it. He just sent them to me and free of charge. It is weathered with Vallejo acrylics. Although, actually, no, most of the weathering is actually done with oil washes and some chalks as well. I tried to replicate where sand might have settled. Where some dirt where a lot of foot traffic would be. And most of all, I compared dozens of pictures of the real 131 to try and replicate it as close as possible to how it looks today. Sorry about that. It's a very heavy tank. So the entire process took maybe 2 months, and it was a lot of waiting in between then just because of the weather conditions were not optimal. Had to do a lot of waiting around. I had to buy some different paint colors, different materials. So again, waiting around for things to come in the mail. The original color was supposed to be a desert tan, and it was a very generic desert tan. It was not the RAL 8000, and I wanted it to be accurate, so I ended up repainting the whole thing. I did prime it first. I use a oxide red to prime all my German tanks. That involved removing the turret, which I'd never done before, but it was actually surprisingly easy. I also purchased these brass screens. In fact, that was the first thing I did, was I glued those on with super glue, let it cure for a couple of days, and then I primed everything, let that cure for a couple of days, and then painted everything in the RAL 8000. It has 2 coats of RAL 8000. The camo was applied by brush, 2 coats for each patch of camouflage. So anyway, it was a lot of fun. These things, they can be kind of addictive. Once you do one and it comes out looking good, and the project is successful, then you want to do another one. And you start to improve your abilities, and you want to do another one, and eventually, before you know it, you're running out of room. This is the second one I've done in 1/16 scale. The first one is a T3485, which I can't remember if I did a video on that or not. I'll check, and if I didn't, then I will make one. Anyway, thanks for watching.